News coming in as far as a BJP councillor is concerned, who tore the Justice Chandru report and walks out of the Greater Chennai Corporation Council meeting as BJP leader Uma Anandan demanded a resolution to be passed in the council against the report, for which the mayor apparently refused, saying that the council will only stick to the civic issues. Uma Anandan then walked out of the meeting hall in spite of the DMK councillors requesting her. Therefore, the DMK councillors also demanded disciplinary action to be taken against the BJP leader. And now what is being said, since the issue was brought up by the councillor Uma Anandan, who was not related to the council meet, it was removed also from the minutes of the meeting. So here is a BJP councillor who seems to be opposing the Justice K. Chandru committee report at the Chennai Corporation Council meeting. And let me go across to Varshini now. What is this protest all about as far as the recommendation also was concerned by Justice K. Chandru that is now being opposed by the BJP councillor? Varshini. All right, this is the row that seems to be over when it comes to the Greater Chennai Corporation's BJP councillor Uma Anandan of Ward 134 walking out of the council meeting and protesting against the report submitted by retired High Court Judge K. Chandru. As far as when it comes to certain suggestions that were made in the report, Varshini, what was the protest all about by the BJP councillor?
BJP Councilor Uma Anandan, while she was participating in the council meeting that happens in the Greater Chennai Corporation every month, she had apparently requested for a resolution to be passed against the Justice Chandru report that came in a week ago. And in fact, the BJP has already opposed the Justice Chandru report. They say that it is very discriminative in nature and it targets the Hindus in particular, is what the BJP has been alleging for the past 1 week. And yesterday we saw BJP MLA Uma Anandan taking this issue up, and in fact the DMK councillors and the other party councillors have heckled her and apparently not allowed to speak her, and she in anger had torn apart the report and she has left. She's walked out from the council hall is what we can understand. And after that, when she was speaking to us earlier, she in fact spoke about how there are several issues that are being spoken about in the council hall, and there are several issues that are also being taken up which is not at all related to the Greater Chennai Corporation, but still when she wanted to take up an issue, the DMK councillors did not let her do that, and the mayor had also supported her, is what the allegation that she is placing at this point of time. Therefore, it is once again a fight between the DMK councillors and the BJP councillor, who is also a single councillor in the Greater Chennai Corporation's council body. So she had to fight along against a lot of DMK councillors, and upon failing arguing with her, she walked out from the council meeting, is what we can understand.
Right, but is there any action that would be initiated against her? Of course, we are trying for her reaction as well, Varshini, on part of the other DMK leaders. What is now being said?
Well, the DMK councillors and in fact the mayor who refused to pass the resolution has actually quoted saying that this issue does not have to do anything with the Greater Chennai Corporation. It is the Greater Chennai Corporation only focuses on civic issues, and this is a very political issue, therefore that it cannot be taken up for discussion in the council hall, is what the mayor had stated. But Uma Anandan is in fact speaking about how several resolutions have been passed in support of, in praise of, celebrating the Chief Minister, Chief Minister's son and Sports Minister Stalin on several occasions. Why can't a public news like this should be taken up in the council hall, is the question being raised by her. And in fact, since this report is favourable for the DMK party and the government, the DMK councillors have also taken up this stand, saying it has not had...
Varshini, I believe you spoke to her as well after this incident that was reported. Let's in the meantime break her reaction as well, what she has to say now.
We have with us BJP's Councilor Uma Anandan. Yesterday in the council meeting that happened in the corporation office, you spoke about the Justice Chandru report, and you also spoke about how it is discriminative in nature, and you tore the report and you walked out. And there was several opposition also from the DMK councillors in the council meet, is what we understand. What really happened inside?
see, it was the usual thing. We normally, when it is something that is conducive to them, they normally pass, against the motion. We speak or we support a motion like that. Something which is favorable to them like that. So previously once, when they were doing like this, I said, okay, now let's pass a motion appreciating the Prime Minister Modi when he had reduced the price of the cooking gas, and it was beneficial for the women. So I said, let's pass a resolution appreciating this gesture of Mr. Narendra Modi. But again, there's a stiff opposition. So time and again, when I have raised issues like this, heckling starts and all that. And let me tell you here, I would like to stress that this heckling comes normally from VCK, communists, like that. DMK, very, very minimal, I would say. And I appreciate the seniors who have always been ready to give me a good advice. And I ask them, they don't volunteer, I go and ask them their advice and all that. And they have been very, very cooperative in this thing. And in this particular issue also, I came to know about this later only after when I read the newspapers and all that a resolution to take action against me has been moved by the Congress and a VCK member. And that is nothing surprising for me. This is what I expected. See, yesterday when the Honorable Mayor, she spoke about appreciating the gesture of the DMK chief and his son, that Minister Udayanidhi Stalin, about how they have worked and campaigned day and night for this 40 out of 40 victory and all that. So they were appreciating that. She was appreciating that. So at that time I got up and said that this particular report of Mr. Chandru, I want this particular corporation.
Well, that was Uma Anandan. We were speaking exclusively to her. Mr. Hafiz Saeed, I beg your pardon. Mr. Saeed Hafiz from the DMK is with us right here on the phone line. Dr. Saeed Hafiz, sir, good afternoon, sir. Can you hear me right now? If you can tell us about the action that happened when it comes to the council meeting on part of the BJP councillor, sir.
The caste system is a problem. That is what majority of the Tamil people believe. So this committee is something to create a reform for people who have a casteist mindset at home and they come to the school with the same feel. So, and last 2 to 3 years post-COVID pandemic, in schools, we have seen some kind of incidents involving caste supremacy where people from the oppressed caste have been physically assaulted. So hence it becomes the duty of the government to look into the matter and create a moral kind of thing that caste is not good. Any symbolism of caste in the school cannot be tolerated. Hence this Chandru Committee report was constituted. Chandru Committee was constituted to look into how this kind of a casteist feel can be eradicated from the school students. So that is what it is. When this committee thing was discussed, there were issues against this anti-caste report.
Right.
People favorizing casteism are trying to mix it with religion. Chandru Committee report is not against any religion as being portrayed in media. It is against all religious symbolism, against all casteist symbolism in the school. So it is not only the colored threads which are seen as a sign of caste or religion.
Right.
Even there are some signs of caste that are there in other religions, signs of religious symbolism in other religions.
So you're saying as far as no caste-related references are there, but the BJP on its part has been slamming what it has been calling as a anti-Hindu mindset. Dr. Saeed, thank you very much for joining in. Political reactions that are coming in on this big story. In the meantime, we head into a short break, back with the latest headlines.